Hey guys, it's Tony here at Game Freak Blog again, just bringing you another video, and today we're going a little bit retro. I'm going to be taking a look at the recently released Sega Vintage Collection, which has come out on Xbox Live Arcade and I believe PSN today as well. There are two packs that have been released for download. There is this first one, which is Alex Kidd and Co. And basically the package features the Sega Master System version of Alex Kidd, the Sega Megadrive version of Revenge of Shinobi, which is the only one, and the arcade version of Super Hang-On. Now, as you can see from the front end, the presentation is absolutely beautiful. Each of the games has their respective console or arcade machine lovingly rendered, so you can kind of like have a look. Each game, as well, as you can kind of like see from the options, features a wealth of different options. There's leaderboards, there's achievements, you can choose from the original kind of like Japanese voices and soundtracks, and each game has the capability as well to record and download your gameplay session, which is a welcome addition. So we're just going to jump into the very first game, which is Alex Kidd in Miracle World. If you've never played Alex Kidd in Miracle World and you're a Sega fan, I think you need to cash in that Sega fanboy card, because it's one of the bona fide Sega classics. It's an absolutely fantastic platformer. Of course, I mean, it's not as kind of like in-depth or platform-centric as games like Mario or something like that, but it is still a lot of fun. And as you can tell from the video, the kind of like HD sheen that's been given to the grade, it makes it feel really, really fresh. It was almost like the first time I saw it when I started playing through this game. So you kind of know the deal with Alex Kidd. You run around, you pick up money, you get to the end of level boss and you have to have a game of rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, yeah, that's the one. I think it's Yankin, as it's known in Japan. And the game kind of like, it does get perilously difficult in later levels, and there's all sorts of achievements. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what achievements they've got in the game. I'm kind of assuming there's going to be kind of like boss achievements. I already had a sneak peek at one, which was killing the octopuses in these underwater levels. I think if you kill 2 of the octopuses in an underwater level, you get an achievement for that, which is perilously hard because you've got to kind of like edge closer and closer to their tentacle and take it out like one little bit at a time. So that's Alex Kidd. We're jumping straight into Revenge of Shinobi, which in my humble opinion is the greatest Shinobi game that's ever been made. I still have a fond place in my heart for the very first version of Shinobi, which I played loads on the arcade, and I really did cane the PC Engine and the Sega Master System versions of the original Shinobi. But it wasn't until I played Revenge of Shinobi that, you know, the game really found a real place in my gaming history. It's probably one of my top, at least in my top 20 games of all time. It's an absolutely fantastic game, and again, it's lost really nothing in the translation. The game still kind of like holds up today. Even though I didn't even check what the button layout was. So the very first button that I pressed basically used my Ninja Magic-Up, which isn't the most helpful thing that you can do in the game. It's yeah, stupid. But yeah, Revenge of Shinobi is a fantastic game. I did play lots of the other ones, such as like Shadow Dancer, but you know, which I can't remember if it's more like a spiritual sequel or a direct sequel to the Shinobi games. Please correct me on that. I think it is a direct sequel, Shadow Dancer, and Shinobi 3 as well, which was fantastic. I always remember the bit on when you're riding on horseback in Shinobi 3. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. But Revenge of Shinobi is just a stunning game. It still holds up well today, and as you can see as well, with the kind of like HD sheen on the game, it just looks so good. I mean, considering this game's probably getting on for 20 odd years old, at least it's got to be something like that. I remember playing it when I was a teenager, and I'm an old fossil now. So yeah, Revenge of Shinobi is great, and again, it comes with achievements. It comes with recordable play sessions. You can record and download. I'm not entirely sure where you download them to. I don't know if you just kind of like download them to kind of like a server, or whether it's got like a direct YouTube upload, which I kind of doubt. But you know, the edition is there. It's a welcome edition. I love the game. I can't wait to go through it and see what they've tied in with the achievements. Some of them, and again, I severely doubt it's going to have the Spider-Man and the Batman bosses in. I think that was only kind of one Megadrive cart, the very first kind of like first release of that cart, they did change it for future aspects, just down to copyright reasons. But anyway, you know, it's Revenge of Shinobi, Spider-Man, Batman, it's still a fucking fantastic game. And then we jump into Hang On, which is the arcade version of this, which I'm not entirely sure has ever got a home port before. I mean, I know it did get released on the Megadrive, but I don't believe it was on any of the Sega Classic collections on any of the various consoles that they came out. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I was initially caught off guard with this because I was on the very first game I kind of like played. I was sitting there pressing the buttons and nothing happened. And you actually have to control the acceleration with the right stick. So you kind of, it's a bit like controlling a warthog from Halo. You have to kind of accelerate and decelerate with the right stick and steer with the left. It's probably going to take a bit of getting used to, but it's pretty much a good control method. You know, you've got complete analog control, which replicates the kind of accelerator on the handlebar of the arcade machine really, really well. So yeah, guys, this is the Sega Vintage Collection, the very first package, Alex Kidd and Company. It's a great package. I know some of the games, you know, the Revenge of Shinobi and whatever has already been released on the Classics Collection. You've probably already got it on the Mega Drive. But, you know, if you haven't got any of the Classics collections, you know, this is probably a great time to jump in. 3 classic Sega games still stand up really, really well today. It's a great package. Time trial modes, recording modes, original soundtracks, achievements. You know, I think it's a must for any kind of like Sega fan out there. So this is my look at Alex Kidd and Company. I'll be coming up maybe in the next video with the second pack that was released, which was the Wonder Boy triple pack, 3 Wonder Boy games. The price for this on Xbox Live is 800 Microsoft points for each of the vintage collections, which is an absolute bargain. On PSN, I do believe they're a little bit more pricey. I think they're going for $4.99, or which equates to about £3.20 per game. Which, you know, you can argue £9 for the 3 games that are in the package on the Xbox. Little bit of a rip-off, but anyway, that's nothing to do with me. So guys, Tony from Game Freak Blog, Sega Vintage Collection, package number 1, Alex Kidd and Company. It's a fantastic package, and look forward to the next one that I bring up, which is the Wonder Boy one. So guys, Tony from Game Freak Blog signing out. See you in the next video.